Good morning. It's raining. Well, it's drizzling a little bit. It's not too bad. A little chilly this morning. But you know what? We'll take it. We woke up today, so that's a good thing. It is just after 7 o'clock here at the Shade Awkward Palace. And I am going to the storage shed to pick up a couple of things. I didn't ship out anything this morning or yesterday, and I had like 2 sales. So I'm going to pick up 2 things that sold night before last, and then I had 3 other things sell overnight. A couple of them I just had listed, so which is always good. I always like that feeling. And we'll get those shipped out, and then my daughter's here, so we will let the shopping commence. So we are planning to hit about 7 thrift stores today and have breakfast and do a couple of errands. So we've got a big day planned, but we're hoping to be out of the house at breakfast in an hour, which is doable. I'll run over here and get the stuff, and then I'll run home. Everything that I've got to ship is pretty easy to pack. There's one kind of oversized item, but it won't be bad. And we'll get everything shipped out and get some shopping on. So we don't have a specific like list or type of items that we're looking for today. Just looking for some good deals and some good resellables. And I know that she's renting an apartment soon, so there's things she may need for her apartment. She's got a friend that just rented an apartment, so there might be some things for that. And also, you know, just the general resale kind of stuff today, plus anything that might make me feel happy. So that's kind of what we've got planned today. Should be a big day. And then tomorrow I'll be traveling all day. Got to go see a brand new nephew. He should be, I think he's about 10 days old now. And my sister's kind of in and out of the hospital. She's in the hospital right now with complications to her surgery. So got to go check on her too. And my granddaughter has a play tomorrow afternoon, so I got a lot of stuff going on in Kentucky tomorrow that I need to take care of. So that's kind of what it looks like for me. Let me grab these things, and then I'll show you what's sold. And we'll take you along with our shopping today. We're going to try and both film video for the thrift stores that we go to, since we're going to so many. I mean, there's a lot of thrift stores that we're going to try and hit today. And if anything particularly interesting pops up, we'll make sure we show you that too. So you guys stick around. I'll be back with you shortly. Okay, kids, I'm going to go through what I sold. And it's been slow. I only sold 5 things for the last 2 days, but that's the way eBay works. You know, you'll be selling, and then it'll start to taper off and go down. And then I may not sell anything this weekend. I did run a sale for the weekend through Sunday night, but you know, I may just not sell anything this weekend. But I'll just keep working, and that, you know, it'll be fine. There's nothing to worry about. So let's get down to brass tacks. Ooh, if I had brass tacks, I'd probably try to sell them. What do you think? All right, so the first thing is this Sirocco plastic wall decoration. And this is probably, let's see, this probably has a date on it. I think it's 83 is when this was manufactured. I bought this for like $2, I think, and sold it for $23.75. Whenever I have a 75 at the end of my pricing structure, that means that I've come down on the price at least once. So yeah, $23.75, and it was plus shipping, so a total of $33.80 for that. And that'll be the hardest thing that I have to ship today. Everything else is really easy. I sold these once, and I got a return because with my old lady eyes, I didn't see that these were a wide and not a medium. So I got them back, and then I've resold them, took a best offer for $20. plus shipping for a total of $30.05. So these will be out the door. Those are paid $5 for. And I probably just will break even because I had to ship them back at my own expense. But that's fine. Break even. Not losing money, breaking even. And, you know, if you make a mistake like that, at least you can break even and not suffer a loss. So I'll just have to use, you know, the magnifying glass because I'm the crypt keeper apparently. I sold another pair of shoes, so paid a couple of bucks for these, and I've had these for a few months. These are made by Land's End, and they're just the cutest little peep toe, for those of you that don't know women's shoes. Peep toe, espadrille, because they've got this type of material on the type and they've on the side, and they've got that wedge heel especially. And then I use the keywords rockabilly and pinup because those are two genres that are really popular right now, and these would fit with maybe that 1940s or 1950s costume dress that there are certain folks are wearing. So a modern shoe, but it has that throwback kind of feel. So paid a couple of bucks for these. I did have to mark them down a couple of times, I think, but I got them to sell for $15.99 plus shipping for a total of $24.69. I sold this. This came in a pallet, and this is a store return on a My Pure Mist. Basically, it's sort of a type of nebulizer, but it doesn't use any type of medication. So it's just like hydrated air. So it, you know, it's got air with a lot of moisture in it that helps breathing. So this one had a part of the cord missing. It's got a two-part cord. The end piece that plugs into the power box, or the, I don't know what you call that thing, I'm not very technical, is missing. And I disclosed that, and I put that it was incomplete in the title. But these are really expensive, and I still sold this for $30 with plus shipping for a total of $47.14. And then I think I just listed this yesterday or the day before. So that's a newly listed item. And then finally, the last thing I sold was this transistor radio that I just showed you guys. I listed it yesterday. It sold within a couple of hours, and I sold it for $49.99 plus shipping for a total of $57.14. How crazy is that? You just never know. So this little transistor is going to go out today. Easy to ship. I shipped it, like I put the shipping for a small flat rate box, and I'm not sure if it will fit in a small flat rate box, but I'm going to give it a shot. And if it doesn't fit comfortably where I can get enough, you know, bubble wrap around it, then I will put it in a small box and then put it in a flat rate envelope, because, you know, I don't want that to get damaged. So that's what I sold, and I'm going to go ahead and get this stuff packaged up so we can go to breakfast because I'm starving. And then we'll take you along with us as we do our mega sourcing trip today. I'm really excited about it, and I hope we find a lot of great stuff. So you guys hang in there. Wow, long day shopping. We hit 7 thrift stores, and the selection today reminds me of my favorite actor from the 1980s movie Blazing Saddles, and that is Slim Pickens. Considering that we went to so many stores, and I do have several things, it was just, I mean, the selection just wasn't there, or the things that there was a decent selection of, the price was just crazy. So I'll show you the things that I bought. I don't even think I spent maybe $40, maybe $30 today. Not a whole lot. So I spent $1.75 on this, and if this is complete, it'll bring about $25 or so. And it doesn't sell seasonally. It's something that sells regularly. And before I broke this, this was awesome. So this is a rooster and a hen that sit on top of the cabinets, and they like look over the top or on a shelf. See how they're made? But I think I broke his feather. Either that or I didn't notice it, but I think I would notice something that significant. But I paid $1.99 each for this. The hen is still fine, and actually, if this was up on top of your cabinet, you wouldn't be able to see the tail piece anyway. So still may try and sell them for about $20 for the pair. They're made out of resin, and they're really cute. So if they don't sell, my sister loves rooster and chicken stuff, so that may be something there. The glass is in this backwards, but it says cheers, and it is one of those cork displays, and I paid $2 for this. I could probably get about $12 maybe in my $10 to $12 in my flea market booth, and I might try to sell it for about $20 online. Bought this Ferrari hat, and I spent $1.99 on this. This is like a one size fits most, but it's kind of a smallish hat. I mean, like, I don't know, it just doesn't feel very deep when you wear it. So I'm going to put this in my flea market booth for like $6. I bought this, you know, we've had this discussion about plush in the past where I've not been a big fan. I've not been able to move plush. I like plush, I guess, but it's Kermit. And so he probably won't move, but it's Kermit. I mean, it's Kermit. And I paid 33 cents for this because plush there was 3 for $1. So I'm happy with that. I bought this. It's a stained glass panel. And I paid $3 for this. And I'm not sure what I can price this at, but it's really pretty. And I'll have to do some research on it just to see if it's worth anything. It probably is meant to be in a door or be in a window pane because there's like no hooks or anything to hang it on, but it's got this pretty glass, beveled glass, and kind of some iridescence on these panes of glass. So really pretty piece. I look forward to listing that. I bought this. Shouldn't have. There's no solds, but there's also none of these listed. But this is for Norman Rockwell porcelain bells. Paid $5 for this. This is just the rack. There's no bells with it. But I'll probably price that about $20. And then...
and guess what? She bought that by $5 and she make $100. But guess what? I'm not going to share that money with my husband. No, I'm going to keep spending his money and save my money. I mean, they need to know the truth.
Oh, hello, that was my husband. So this is, I try to stay away from most everything Avon. I don't mess with Avon very much because it just doesn't sell. This is an Avon Ruby Red Cape Cod 1847 pitcher. I think it's 48 ounces. I paid $5 for it. I think I can get $25 on this. And the thing is, I was looking at the solds on this, and this sells quite frequently. I mean, this is something that sells regularly. And it's sold for $5, and it's sold for $10, and it's sold for $20, and it's sold for $40. And the thing is, if you only ask $5 for this pitcher, that's all you're going to get. And if you only ask $10 for this pitcher, that's all you're going to get. So I'm going to price mine a little higher, and I'll wait for some of those $5 ones to sell, and eventually mine will sell. So I'm not going to give this away just because, you know, maybe I got it for free. Even if you got it for free and you sold it for $5, it's just not worth it. It's not worth the effort after the fees and the time you take to ship something like this because it's glass. So, you know, it's just ridiculous to see this priced at $5 on eBay when it sells routinely for more than that. So I don't know about people, but I don't know. They just don't make sense. But if you price it low, somebody will buy it. Somebody probably bought a $5 one and will flip that for more on eBay. So I bought this today. This is like a vintage picnic set, kind of. I haven't been able to find a comp on it. I paid $2.99 for this, so not a lot of money. And inside there are these 2 Universal brand thermoses, and which is cool. And then it's got like a little sandwich box with it, and it's mid-century, probably maybe a little later, maybe 70s. I think 60s or 70s. I did not see any comps. I didn't see anything like this listed. The Thermos brand ones, picnic sets, you can buy kind of cheapish, maybe 15 bucks. But this is kind of a different system with the heavy case like this. So would you hand me that? And then so I'm gonna do a little more research on this. If all else fails, I can sell it in my booth for 10 bucks and make a few bucks on it. And then the last thing I bought was this, and this is metal, and it's one of those drum, like an extra seat, or you could use it as a little table or something like that. And I've been looking at these for quite some time, like at Kohl's. They were more solid than this, but I actually found this one at Goodwill for $5.99, so I'm keeping this for myself, like a little garden stool, and because that makes me happy. So that's all I bought today. Yeah, you want to hand me that? Thanks. Except for this little bag of baby toys, because, you know, babies. But I paid $2.49 for this, and it's got all this cute stuff in it that will either go to the babies, or I may lot it. There's a lot of cute stuff in here that I may end up doing for, look at that, cute, 20 bucks shipped or something, because there's quite a few pieces. And these toys can be kind of expensive. They're very plentiful in the thrift stores. A lot of times they're dirty, but these can be kind of expensive. This is an Eric Carle one, and if you know anything about him, he wrote the Very Hungry Caterpillar. And so it's a really cute, this is probably $6 or $7 by itself. This was probably more like $12.99, maybe more, at Toys R Us or something. So I might be able to lot all of this together and get 20 bucks for it shipped, and it should fit in a padded flat rate. So it won't cost me that much to ship it. But that's all I was able to get today. So it was pretty, you know, slim pickings. But Jessica was able to get some stuff, and she bought a folding shelf and some other stuff. Real cute stuff, but we just did not get the hauls that we kind of expected today. And part of that is just because it's Saturday and the weather's kind of chilly outside, so people were inside shopping, and nothing you can do about that, you know. Some days you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug. So that's all I got for you guys today. So just remember, the dream works when you do. Keep dreaming and keep working, and I'll see you the next time.